I request the audience to kindly raise to welcome our esteemed dignitaries. I would like to welcome our Vice Chancellor, Professor Subhash Chandra Parija, Chief Guest, Professor B. Vengamma, our Dean, Professor Sitesh Ghosh, our Medical Superintendent, Professor Nirmal Kumar, and our Vice Principal Student Affairs, Professor Padmavati Shanmuganathan, onto the stage. Good afternoon, everyone. It gives me utmost pleasure to welcome you all to our Institute Day. I, Anjana Kannan,
and I, Tirubala Vignesh, will be the MC for the event.
Together, we achieve more, said Vince Lombardi. Along with our guiding teachers and administrators, together as an institute, we have all worked in tandem to achieve our objectives. To commemorate and celebrate this hard work and success, we are here today. This celebration is also a recognition of individual successes aided by our prestigious institute and its administration. We laud the academic prowess and are happy in felicitating several of our students who have achieved a lot over the past 2 years.
I request our Dean, Professor Sitesh Ghosh, to felicitate our Chief Guest, Professor B. Vengamma Madam. Now I request our Medical Superintendent, Professor Nirmal Kumar, to felicitate our Vice Chancellor. And I request our Director of Center of Digital Resources, E-Learning and Medical Informatics, Professor Ravi Shankar, to felicitate Dr. R. Gopal Reddy, Consultant Radiologist in Saptagiri Diagnostic Center, Tirupati, who is a spouse of Professor B. Vengamma.
The MGMCRI anthem, based on our motto, Torches of Tomorrow, vividly captures the essence and beliefs of our institute. Similarly, our Sbvu anthem outlines the spirit and values of our university. The institute, as well as the university anthem, will be played successively. I request the audience to kindly raise for the anthem.
MGMCRI, our alma mater. You lead us to glory and a shining future.
Evolution of a healer through seasons of spring and winter, up and down the waves of an ocean. You lead us to a grand destination. You're the wind within our sails through sunshine and rain. Through days of ecstasy and moments of pain, you're a temple of learning, a noble fortress of healing. Starry-eyed, we reach your portals and realize the dream of laurels. You sow the seeds of wisdom and gentle compassion within the soul of the souls with tireless devotion. and sorrow.
Drive away the pain and sorrow.
You turn us into torches for tomorrow.
Torches for tomorrow.
And with a smile we'll serve the sick and weary.
Serve the sick and weary.
We'll lead the war on mortal misery.
Light the torches for tomorrow.
The flame you kindle with fervor will burn bright and strong forever.
Forever and ever.
Education gives humility. Humility gives character. From character, one gets wealth. From wealth, one gets righteousness. In righteousness, there is joy.
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated. I would like to request our medical superintendent, Dr. Nirmal Kumar, a highly accomplished administrator, to deliver the welcome address. Please, sir.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The Institute Day symbolizes outcomes of the performance from its stakeholders, that's mainly the graduates. In continuation to that, MGMCRI continues to recognize and showcase the talents and the meritorious graduates who have excelled in academics by awarding Certificate of Merit on this significant day. With pride, pleasure, and smile, it's a great moment for us to be gathered here, to be part of this, to be part and witness this wonderful event, the Institute Day of Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute, a constituent unit of Sri Balaji Vidyapith. We have with us Professor B. Vengamma, Director cum Vice Chancellor, as well Professor in Neurology from Sri Venkateshwara Medical Institute, Medical Science, Tirupati. Welcome you, ma'am. Besides, we have our Vice Chancellor, Professor Subhash Chandra Parija. We extend a warm welcome to you, sir. And this event, the Institute Day, has been orchestrated by Professor Sitish Ghosh, Dean, MGMCRI. We welcome you. As well, we have Director of E-Learning, Professor Ravi Shankar, and former Dean of Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute, who had given colors to the curriculum in the past and which is being continued in the present. We welcome you. The link between the Sbvu and Sri Balaji Vidyapith, Mrs. Asha, General Manager Edwin, we welcome you. We have members of Sbvu and Mahatma Gandhi assembled here, Vice Principals, Curriculum, Vice Principal, Student Affairs, Deputy Medical Superintendents of the hospital, Medical Education Coordinator, Senior Emeritus Professor Robinson Smile. We welcome you all. Heads of the department and faculty members are the academic curators of our institute who impart knowledge and skill to every graduates who acquire learning from this institute. We welcome you all. In galaxy of this institute are our students who we would be witnessing the students of the present and past who would be receiving accolades for the merits in their academics. We welcome all students who are gathered here. And proud parents are here to witness the award receiving the merit certificates. We welcome the happy parents. To conclude, we extend a warm and heartfelt welcome to all those who are gathered here for this wonderful event. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for extending a very warm welcome to everyone. The lighting of the lamp is to signify the spread of light that dispels darkness and shows us the right path. The dignitaries on the stage have already done it in the lives of thousands of students. I request our dignitaries to light the lamp. I would also like to call two student representatives, Dr. Divya S. and Dr. Tilak G, to join the dignitaries.
शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शुभं कुरु त्वं कल्याणम् आरोग्यं धनसम्पदः शत्रुबुद्धिविनाशाय दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्नमोऽस्तु ते दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपज्योतिर्परब्रह्म दीपज्योतिर्जनार्दनः दीपो हरतु मे पापम् सन्ध्यादीपनमोऽस्तु ते ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः ओ दीपब्रह्मरूपस्त्वं ज्योतिषां प्रभुरव्ययः आरोग्यं देहि पुत्रांश्च मतिं स्वच्छां हि मे सदा.
I would like to thank the dignitaries and the students. I request our esteemed Dean, Professor Sitesh Ghose, an experienced gynecologist and an eminent educationist, to present MGMCRI Institute report from the years 2019 to 2021.
Good afternoon to everybody, those who are assembled here. Honorable Chief Guest of the evening, Professor B. Bengamma, Vice Chancellor and Director of Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Science, Tirupati. Honorable Vice Chancellor of Sbvu, Professor Subhash Chandra Parija. My colleagues, Medical Superintendent, Professor Nirmal Kumar. Vice Principal, Student Affairs, Professor S. Padmavati. Principals of constituent colleges of Sbvu. Directors of centers, dignitaries and functionaries of the university. Invited special guests from various institutions who are gracing this occasion to bless our students. Eminent heads of the department and faculty of various departments of MGMCRI. Managerial heads of various departments in administration. Proud parents and award-winning students. People from press, media, and my dear students. I take great pride in reading this report of MGMCRI for the period of August 2019 to December 2021, as we were unable to conduct the annual Institute Day function for the year 2020 and 2021 due to COVID-19 pandemic to this August audience. Preamble, MGMCRI, the flagship institute of Sri Balaji Vidyapith, deemed to be university accredited with A++ in recently conducted second cycle assessment by National Assessment and Accreditation Council, has grown from college of 100 UG students intake per year with 300 bedded hospital in 2001 to the present status of 250 UG students intake per year with 1,364 bedded hospital with post-graduation in all broad specialties, 4 super specialties and 2 MSc. It also facilitates 28 allied health science courses. Aligning with the vision of the university, we are working with a mission to bring about innovations in teaching learning process such that graduates of MGMCRI will be unique in obtaining comprehensive medical education, leadership qualities, and be lifelong learners. To empower our students and faculty so that they are at par with global standards with regards to their competency, professionalism, ethical practice of holistic, compassionate, evidence-based medicine in different healthcare settings, and as dedicated researchers. In the last 2.5 years, we have taken great strides towards achieving our mission in various fields, namely education of the students, patient care, research, and infrastructure. Following is a glimpses of our achievements. Curriculum. Steps have been taken to align the curriculum in line with new competency-based medical education for the undergraduate. The focus has been changed from effective teaching to effective learning. The delivery of the curriculum is made more student-centric, concentrating on learning outcomes. Salient features of new UG CBME, that is integrated teaching, self-directed learning, communication and attitude modules, were a part of our curriculum even before formally launched by restful MCI. In line with this, the first-year students are given an early exposure to the community to understand the problems of the community and early exposure to qualitative research methodology. The pedagogic methods like problem-oriented learning, small group teaching, integrated teaching, and student seminars have been effectively introduced. Students are introduced to goal-directed self-learning and values of reflective learning. Over and above, aligning with NMC's roles of Indian medical graduate, we have not only defined our program educational objectives, program outcome, but also calculated the program attainment score and course attainment score. The program outcome and the course attainment has been mapped also. The uniqueness of Sbvu UG medical curriculum is use of standardized patient, systematic training program and exit OSCE for the interns, and of course, use of in-house Ganesha Canvas learning management system for delivery, assessment, and giving feedback to the students. Skill training was imparted with the use of state-of-art American Heart Association accredited medical simulation center. During COVID-19 pandemic, with the support from the management, effective use of online platform helped our students to acquire knowledge effectively. Coming to the PG curriculum, I take pride in stating that competency-based residency program, which NMC is trying to implement now in all medical colleges, was implemented in 2016 and has taken a concrete shape in the last 2 years. We have replaced the logbook with e-portfolio for mentoring, monitoring, and evaluating our postgraduates. We have started 12 fellowship programs in maternal and child health, diabetes, e-learning in health professions education, diabetes education, basic otology, hospital infection control, tropical parasitology, surgical management of gender dysphoria, dermatopathology, community ophthalmology, obstetrics and gynecology ultrasound, and human genetics. Observership in ultrasound guided regional anesthesia, certificate program on basic assessment and support in intensive care unit, diploma in critical care medicine, diploma in critical care nursing, post MBBS certificate courses in critical care, besides PhD program in 19 medical subjects. National Assessment and Accreditation Council, the NAC committee inspected this institute as a constituent college of Sri Balaji Vidyapith and analyzed the function of various departments from 13th to 15th December 2021 and accredited Sbvu with A++ grade for a period of 5 years. For achieving this distinct milestone of Sbvu, the contribution of MGMCRI is laudable. Recognition. Since the time of enrollment into National Institute Ranking Framework in 2018, 2018, we have been ranked within 50 among top medical colleges of the India. We have got permission to increase PG seats in the Department of ENT to 7, dermatology to 7, radiology to 10, and pathology to 6 within these 2.5 years. Students' achievements. Total number of students studying in MGMCRA is 1,816, of which 1,447 are undergraduate and 351 postgraduates, including super specialty. In addition, we have 112 PhD scholars, both internal and external. The performance of the students during this period of 2019 to 2021 is very commendable. The overall pass percentage ranges from 79 to 87% for the undergraduate, 82 to 90% for postgraduate, and 100% for super specialty. Pass percentage in individual subjects range from 87 to 99%. There were 172 distinctions from first year to the final year. Today, toppers in undergraduate and each PG programs will be receiving the Institute Academic Awards. Besides this, during this period, postgraduates have presented paper, poster in state, national and international conferences and have received prizes for the same. To mention a few, Dr. Monisha Sondaraj, postgraduate from anesthesiology, received the Young Scientist Award in International Postgraduate Colloquium on Current Opinions on Medical Science, organized by Faculty of Medicine, EMST, University, Malaysia, in the year 2020. Dr. Aina Garg, postgraduate from the Department of OG, received first prize in paper presentation in 5th Annual Conference Refresh 2021 held at SRMC Chennai. Dr. Lavanya Sbvu, postgraduate from Department of Respiratory Medicine, received Best E-Poster in NAPCON 2020. Dr. Kirti Ramesh, postgraduate from the Department of Surgery, received Best Poster Award in 79th ASICON 2019 Bhubaneswar. Currently, alumni of MGMCRA are excelling in various fields as administrator, leaders, and researcher. Coming to the extracurricular activities, we are really proud of our students who, apart from the academics, are having good merits in co-curricular as well as extracurricular activities at different levels. They also have done lots of social responsible activities. To name a few, they have taken part in Tika Utsav, screening at toll gates, and house-to-house survey during the pandemic, took part in many rallies to give awareness to the public, tree plantation activities as a part of NSS and Eco Club, and involved with complete effort in all government-initiated and promoted Swachhata activities. Even when they were at home during COVID times, they took part in No Plastic Day pledge conducted in the institute and proved their role as responsible citizens. The Student Council of MGMCRI is always an active and dynamic team of students with good organizing capability. As a team, they worked under the supervision of faculty members as a part of the organizing team of an international UG online conference titled E-Samhita in 2020, which was a huge success. They also conducted an intra-college sports and cultural fest named Talentia 2000 in 2020. They conducted a multi-specialty health camp as a curtain raiser for this event, Spectra 2019, a state-level intermedical sports and cultural events. This shows that they never forget their role as medicos, even during such time of mood of celebration. The Student Council has organized 35 events, including commemoration day celebrations in the last 2.5 years. Students of MGMCRI, being multi-talented individuals, have taken part in all types of co-curricular as well as extracurricular activities in different levels, have bagged nearly 47 awards at national, regional, and state levels. To mention a few, Miss Rijul Dalaria participated in national level photography competition organized by Amographia and secured the first place. Miss Shruti K secured second place in National Level Pride Arts event conducted by South Indian Student Association. We have strong basketball team which has won several accolades at different levels. Even during pandemic, the students' passion and interest were not resting, and they have participated in online competitions and secured top places. During this pandemic, they have compiled two theme-based e-magazines, namely Chatroyant and Matram, which proved their literary writing and drawing talents. Faculty progression. During this period, 103 faculties were promoted to various capacities like assistant professor, associate professor, and the professor, which would enhance the quality of services to the institute and the students in particular. Faculty achievements. Many of our faculty have achieved distinct feat in their professional career during this period. 86 faculties have completed basic course in biomedical research and fundamentals of health research conducted by ICMR under the NPTEL project funded by Government of India Ministry of Education. 30 faculties have received revised basic course works of certificates. 15 faculties have obtained health professional educational degree from Center of Health Professional Education Sbvu. Dr. Dinkar Pai, Director Medical Simulation Center, has been conferred Fellow of Society for Simulation in Healthcare Academy, USA, for his substantial and enduring commitment and contribution to the healthcare simulation in 2021. Professor Tiruarul, Department of Surgery, has received FRCS from Royal College of Physicians and Surgeons, Glasgow in 2019. Professor Tarun Kumar Datta, Professor of Medicine, was invited for J.B. Chatterjee Oration Award of Indian Society of Blood Transfusion in 2019. Professor R. Nandkumar, Professor of Orthopedics, has received Lifetime Achievement Award by OS ISKCON in 2019. Professor M. Ravishankar, our former Dean and Professor of Anesthesia, received Professor of the Era Award for his mentorship in the field of anesthesiology, critical care, and pain medicine from Meenakshi Mission Hospital and Research Center, Madurai in 2020. Coming to the research activities, Institute encourages students and faculties to undertake research activities. Faculty and students have access to Central Interdisciplinary Research Facility and Center for Animal Research Training and Services with state-of-art research facility for the research work. They have received extramural grant to the tune of rupees 3 crores from government and non-government organization. During this period, 217 postgraduate projects have been completed and 239 projects are going on. 32 undergraduate students have received ICMR's short-term students projects. During this period, faculty of MGMCRA have published 892 scientific articles. Majority of them are indexed in PubMed, Web of Science, Scopus, and UGC Care, with impact factor as high as 23.6. Faculty of MGMCRA also have credit of publishing 11 books in various subjects. Till now, faculties of MGMCRA have filed 5 patents, of which 3 have been granted. 57 copyrights have been registered, and of which 56 are in literary category and 1 in software category. Our institute was selected as one among the 23 sites across India for conducting phase 3 clinical trials of Covaxin, India's first indigenous COVID vaccine sponsored by Bharat Biotech and ICMR with Professor Pajanibel R., head of the respiratory medicine, as the principal investigator. This study is nearing its closeout and has successfully cleared the third-party inspection of the best performing sites by US FDA team in February 2022. Apart from this, 2 multicentric clinical trials have been completed and 9 clinical trials are ongoing. to encourage students and faculty in research activities. CAS awards and merit certificates are issued to them during the Sbvu Research Week. Events organized. During this period, departments have conducted many conferences, CMEs, and workshops in both online and physical modes. To mention a few, Department of Community Medicine, General Surgery, Microbiology, Ophthalmology, and Psychiatry have conducted 5 conferences as a part of International Health Research Convention organized by our university. Similarly, Department of Anatomy, General Medicine, Obstetrics and Gynecology, and Orthopedics have conducted 4 workshops in the same convention. Many of these activities were sponsored by ICMR, WHO, CARO, and rest by MCI. Scientific and Academic Forum. This is a forum of MGMCRI meant for furthering academic activities. It conducts regular monthly meetings where faculty and residents present their scientific work besides thematic talks. Guest lectures are also delivered by eminent faculty from India and abroad. During this period, SAF has conducted 10 guest lectures, 7 thematic talks, besides organizing Research Week for the students and the faculty. Sri MBK IR Memorial External Oration was conducted in the year 2019, inviting Professor O.P. Kalra, Honorable Vice Chancellor of Pandit B.D. Sarma University of Health Science, Haryana as the orator. Medical Education Unit. MGMCRI has a vibrant medical education unit. It provides support to train faculty in medical education technology, besides undertaking active participation in curriculum, reformation, and implementation for undergraduate and postgraduate. 8 of its members have undergone advanced course in medical education. 1 has fellowship of FAMER. During this period, Medical Education Unit has conducted 13 workshops on medical education technology, curricular implementation and support program, of which 2 were NMC recognized. In association with Center for Digital Resources, Education and Medical Informatics, SBV faculties were trained on learning management system and various e-platforms for effective online delivery of the curriculum during the COVID pandemic. MU also conduct protocol, dissertation, and scientific article writing workshops and pedagogy for the postgraduates. Medical Simulation Center. The International Training Center of American Heart Association, attached to Medical Simulation Center, conduct basic life support, advanced cardiac life support, and pediatric advanced life support courses. During this period, Center has conducted 74 BLS courses, benefiting 1,113 postgraduates and CRRAs. 53 ACLS courses benefiting 819 postgraduates and CRRAs. 4 PULSE courses benefiting 34 postgraduates. So far, we have established 1 satellite center at Satya Sai Medical College and Research Institute, functioning under the guidance of this International Training Center. Apart from conducting provider courses, the center has trained 39 faculties as instructor to conduct provider courses. The Simulation Center does not stop with training doctors. They have gone out and trained 227 other healthcare professionals in 25 non-AHA BLS and ALS courses, 10 non-AHA PULSE, and 92 ATLS courses. Coming to the hospital services, the current 1,364-bedded ultra-modern super specialty hospital is committed to render efficient tertiary medical care in several areas. The National Accreditation Board for Hospital and Healthcare Providers has accorded entry-level pre-accreditation to Mahatma Gandhi Medical College Research Hospital, the first to receive in the region. MGMCRI Hospital has received a validation and recognition in the form of NABH Nursing Excellence Certification. The hospital has also been awarded Silver Award by Quality Control of India. Our full-fledged hospital provides vast and varied clinical study materials to our discerning students in order to foster exposure and provide suitable academic training along with in-depth knowledge and acumen for aiding in practical professional development. At MGMCRI, emphasis is on molding a competent physician who will cure the patient and not just treat the disease. In addition, our students are taught to be competent and well versed in conventional and advanced medical setups. Under the transplant program, we have started cornea and renal transplant and performed 11 corneal transplants and completed 10 live donor renal transplant. This stage has been now set to start liver transplant followed by cardiac transplant. The uniqueness of our services is comprehensive care to persons having gender dysphoria, holistic approach, incorporating music and yoga therapy into the patient care. During the COVID-19 pandemic, our hospital played a major role in providing healthcare facility to public during and after pandemic in terms of fever clinic, surveillance cabs at the checkpost and vaccination drives in and inpatient care. MGMCRI Hospital was recognized as a COVID care center by Government of Puducherry. MGMCRI Hospital was the first to start teleconsultation for the patients, both COVID and non-COVID. Mind Clinic was initiated to provide psychological support to the public through telephone. COVID-related services received the noteworthy appreciation from the Honorable Lieutenant Governor of Puducherry, Dr. Tamilisai Soundarajan. Coming to the infrastructure, the institute is not lagging behind in development of the infrastructure. College is equipped with ICT-enabled classrooms. Similarly, hospital has state-of-art diagnostic facility and operation theaters with closed-circuit television facility for medical students to view procedures from outside the operation theaters. Our intensive care units are equipped and with essential critical care equipments and cater to the special needs of the critically ill patients. Hemodialysis unit with 21 high-end dialysis unit working 24 hours and into 7, neonatal ventilators, PUBA photochemotherapy, biofeedback, and sinus endoscopy procedures are part of the therapeutic armamentarium. Community services. MGMCRI is sensitive and committed to the welfare of the community. Our institution firmly believes that outreach healthcare programs and extension services covering the underserved regions are a part of societal responsibility and signifies a boon to the community and society at large. True to its commitment to public health, MGMCRI conducts several medical camps every month for the benefit of the underprivileged rural population. In addition, we have an established rural health center at Aranganuru and an urban health center in the city of Puducherry. In appreciation of our healthcare services, Government of Puducherry has allotted the operations of 3 primary health centers. During this period, Department of Marketing and Outreach Activities has conducted 83 camps, screening 15,154 patients and referred 15% of the for the tertiary care in the main hospital. Under Unnat Bharat Abhijan, the flagship program of Ministry of Education to identify development challenges and evolving appropriate solution for accelerating sustainable growth, MGMCRI has adopted 5 villages and students from MGMCRI interacted with more than 15,000 population and collected data electronically and submitted to the Government of India. MGMCRI faculty have contributed to 15 podcasts under various themes and also in regional languages for creating health awareness among the general public on current health issues. Future plans for the students: expansion of medical simulation center with addition of communication lab, VR and AR based simulation training to both undergraduate and postgraduate students. Plans are being drawn to have an amphitheater, gallery, and greening of the grounds. Shaded pathway from the hostel to the college and to the hospital is also in the cards. Coming to the patient, the institution has vision to expand its services in super specialty, that is full-fledged organ transplant unit, a radiation oncology unit, and a super specialty block. The work has already been started. Besides, expansion of critical care services and provision of private beds are ongoing. Accordingly, plans are getting ready for implementation. Hospital will be working towards improving quality of care to attain global standards. Before I conclude, I must acknowledge that whatever we have achieved and plan to achieve is because of the vision, commitment, and support of the management, perseverance and dedication of the faculty, teaching and non-teaching staff. I also acknowledge the contribution of the students' community as and when required for the growth of the MGMCRI. I take this opportunity to thank each and everyone present here and wished us on this occasion. I also wish all the students the very best of their personal as well as professional career in future. I'd like to conclude with a quote by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Learning gives creativity. Creativity leads to thinking. Thinking provides knowledge, and knowledge makes you great. So let us take pledge to learn every day. Thank you everybody.
Thank you, sir. I request the coordinator of Medical Education Unit and head of the Department of Pathology, Professor Soumya S., a very humble person who has been published in many medical journals and has arranged various new initiatives as a pathologist, to kindle the enthusiasm of the students, to now introduce our chief guest.
Thank you. It is indeed my pleasure to introduce our chief guest, Professor B. Vengamma, Director cum Vice Chancellor, Senior Grade Professor and Head of Neurology, Sri Venkateshwara Medical College, Tirupati. Madam has completed MBBS from Sri Venkateshwara Medical College and DM Neurology from NIMHANS, Bangalore. She has received Silver Jubilee Award for the Best Outgoing Student of the Year 1989 in DM degree in Neurology. She has been awarded various fellowships, FRCP, FAMS, FICP, and postgraduate diploma in epidemiology. She has 31 years of teaching experience as professor of neurology, senior grade professor, and as head of the Department of Neurology. She has a very vast administrative experience, starting her administrative post as Dean and Registrar at Sri Venkateshwara University, and currently Madam is holding the prestigious post of the Director cum Vice Chancellor of the University for more than 8 years now. She has a very rich experience as a researcher, and she has got research experience from abroad as a visiting research associate in neuropathology, clinical brain disorders branch at Bethesda, Maryland. And she has worked as fellow in clinical deep sleep disorders laboratory at Northwestern University Medical School in Chicago. She has done clinical neurology observership at Wollongong University, New South Wales, Australia. She has been awarded with various professional titles and degrees. To name a few, she has been awarded Vikriti Yugadi Visishta Puraskaram Award for the exemplary services in the field of medicine by the government of Andhra Pradesh in the year 2010, and mini fellowship program in sleep medicine at Northwestern University Medical School in Chicago. She has undertaken various research projects and drug trials. She has been guide for MD, DM, PhD, and MCH candidates. She has delivered orations and guest lectures in various international and national conferences held at India as well as abroad. She has got more than 100 publications, including 94 research papers and 7 book chapters. She is an associate editor in the Annals of Indian Academy of Neurology and referee for reviewing manuscripts for index journals. She is also an MCI inspector and external examiner. She has started and established the Department of Neurology at Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Sciences in February 1993 with the state-of-the-art equipment, and at present, it is one of the best departments in the Rayalaseema area, which renders best clinical services to the needy and poor. She has started DM Neurology course in the same university since 2003, and she has got recognition by the Medical Council of India to train 3 students per year. She has started the Journal of Clinical and Scientific Research as well. So far, I have highlighted a few of her achievements in the academic and research fields. She has a very noteworthy contribution to the society as President of Indian Epilepsy Association Tirupati branch. Since 1997, lot of social activities for patients with epilepsy are being organized by their association in the form of conducting epilepsy camps and awareness programs to dispel myths against epilepsy in the society. They are conducting regular monthly free epilepsy camps since February 1999, and approximately 400 to 500 poor patients with epilepsy are getting benefited. She is instrumental to start Sri Padmavati Medical College for Women under government sector for the benefit of Rayalaseema. It is our honor to have Professor Vengamma, who has profound knowledge in the subject and a very great sense of social responsibility as our chief guest today. And it is a great inspiration for our students to receive the awards from Madam. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for the very informative introduction. Hard work and dedication always pays off. The students who have won awards today have worked diligently, kept their focus in spite of all the hurdles to get here. Some are gifted, some have worked hard, and many have combined both. Today, we are here to commemorate their success. I request the curriculum coordinators of the batches to call out the awardees. I would like to request our Chief Guest and Vice Chancellor to present the awards and the dignitaries on stage to join them. I would like to request Professor Janet Berlin-Raj, Head of Department of Physiology, to call out the awardees for the batch of 2019 and 2020.
A very good afternoon. Everyone has the will to win, but very few will prepare to win so as to top the list. To excel includes the thought of wanting to win, not giving up, and never being satisfied. Having topped the list, the medal winners have the huge responsibility for the will to go longer, work harder, and give more than anyone else. I, Professor Janet Berlin-Raj, also the Phase 1 MBBS Curriculum Coordinator, feel proud and privileged in calling the names of medal winners of 2018 and 2019 and 2020 batch. So to call from 2020 batch, we have Tilaga, who has topped the list in anatomy as well as biochemistry. Sridevi H. Sridevi H for topping the list in physiology. Shubhasri SS for coming second in anatomy. Sharon B. for coming second in biochemistry. Agnel Venetia for coming second in physiology. Reshma S for third rank in anatomy. Vidya Bharati S for ranking third in biochemistry. Ralph B. Antonio for ranking third in physiology. From 2019 batch, I call upon Soumya A for ranking first in both physiology and biochemistry. Ritani KS for ranking first in anatomy, second in physiology, third in biochemistry. Madeline Janet for ranking first in biochemistry. Sneganandan GV for ranking second in biochemistry and third in physiology. Meenakshi GS for ranking second in anatomy. Abhinav Dinagaran for ranking second in anatomy. Dandu Sahit Verma for ranking second in anatomy. Ipsita Shivam for ranking second in anatomy. Shabrish B for ranking third in anatomy. Congratulations to all the medal winners of 2020 and 2019 batch. For all the students who are sitting in the audience here, please remember that today it is them, but one day it is going to be you. It may happen immediately, but it will happen immediately or later, but it will happen definitely. Thank you. I now call upon Professor Shrikant V, Professor of Ophthalmology and Phase 3 Curriculum Coordinator, to call the names of medal winners of 2018 batch. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm here to call the award winners for the 2018 and 2017 batches. First, I call Vignesh GR for securing first rank in pathology, pharmacology, and biochemistry, second in forensic medicine, microbiology, and third rank in physiology. Next is Hiba for securing first rank in forensic medicine, anatomy, third rank in pharmacology. Purnima Jyotika for securing first rank in microbiology, second in forensic medicine, pharmacology, and third rank in biochemistry. Pritika Longjam for securing first rank in physiology and third rank in forensic medicine. Anish yes for securing first mark in microbiology. Advait Vaibhav Puri for securing first rank in physiology. Maumita Basak for securing second rank in physiology and third rank in anatomy. Sushriti Hemachandran, forensic medicine, second rank. Niharika, second rank in microbiology. Dharani MD for securing second rank in pathology. Devakarshini, second rank in anatomy. Dhanushri, second rank in biochemistry. Soumyadeep Dasgupta, second rank in biochemistry. Triti S. Kumar, third rank in microbiology. Divya M, third rank in pathology. Ananya Balaji, third rank in pharmacology. Mahalakshmi S, third rank in pharmacology. Kaddam Pujita, third rank in anatomy. Anjana G, third rank in biochemistry. Now, 2017 batch. I call Hari S for securing first rank in community medicine, ophthalmology, microbiology, pharmacology, and third rank in forensic medicine. Next is Subhashini M for securing first rank in otorhinolaryngology, forensic medicine, pathology, and second rank in community medicine. Deepthi Shanmugam for securing first rank in ophthalmology and third rank in pathology. Madhumita S for securing first rank in ophthalmology. Ashwin Saravanan for securing first rank in ophthalmology. Priyadarshini C for securing first rank in forensic medicine and second rank in ophthalmology. Only one. Next one. Only one. Hari Valliyappan for securing second rank in ophthalmology and second rank in otorhinolaryngology. Pooja Varshini Raja for securing second rank in pharmacology, third rank in community medicine, and third rank in otorhinolaryngology. Nitya Priya R for securing second rank in forensic medicine and third rank in pharmacology. Dinesh L for securing second rank in ophthalmology. Akshaya Kamala Shri for securing second rank in microbiology. Arun Harish for securing second rank in pathology. Ritu for third rank in ophthalmology. Raga Harivarshini, third rank in forensic medicine. Rajashri Podar, third rank in forensic medicine. Sabari Sanjay, third rank in microbiology. Shai Sudha G, third rank in pathology. Snehashish Biswas, third rank in pharmacology. Now I request Professor Mohammad Anifa, Curriculum Coordinator, Phase 3, Part 2, Professor of Medicine, to announce the award winners for the 2016 and 2015 batches. Thank you.
Good afternoon. It's a great honor for me to call out the proud winners of the final batch, 2016 and 2015. I will call upon Tilak G. Wow, he's got quite a number. First in general surgery, first in pediatrics, first in otorhinolaryngology, first in forensic medicine, first in microbiology, third in obstetrics and gynecology, third in pathology. A fantastic performance. Next is very neck to neck. Guhan, first in general medicine, first in obstetrics and gynecology, first in ophthalmology, first in pharmacology, second in community medicine, and third in general surgery. Next is Vinayak Padmanabhan. First in pathology, second in pediatrics, second in microbiology, third in general surgery, and third in otorhinolaryngology. Aishwarya C, first in community medicine. Amirta, second in general surgery, second in pathology, third in obstetrics and gynecology, Harish, second in forensic medicine, third in obstetrics and gynecology. Ritani, second in pharmacology, and third in otorhinolaryngology. Soundarya, second in otorhinolaryngology, third in community medicine, Simriti, second in otorhinolaryngology, third in pediatrics. Bijam Venkada Vijay Kumar Reddy, second in general medicine. Nirmal Kumar Yu, second in obstetrics and gynecology. Maladi K, second in obstetrics and gynecology. Jasim Rasool, second in ophthalmology. Harida, second in pathology. Deshmukh Shantanu Divakaro, third in obstetrics and gynecology, third in pediatrics. Monica E, third in pediatrics. Sandhya S, third in community medicine. Bhargavi P, third in community medicine. Vishnu Priya, third in forensic medicine. Sumita L, third in microbiology. Samyukta S, third in pharmacology. Now from 2015 batch, Subiksha, first in general surgery, first in obstetrics and gynecology. Sarunya T, Sarunya T is first in general medicine and second in obstetrics and gynecology. Kirti, second in general medicine, second in general surgery, third in obstetrics and gynecology. Kavi Nilavan, second in obstetrics and gynecology. Yaksheta, second in pediatrics. Divya S., third in general medicine, third in general surgery. Sahana Shankari, third in general medicine, third in pediatrics. Gayatri J., third in general medicine. Now I call upon Professor Swati to call on the PG winners. Thank you.
Good afternoon. We now acknowledge those students who have reinforced their commitment to the field by excelling in their post-graduation. Dr. Kirtika Shri from Pathology. Dr. Priya H. from Anesthesiology. Dr. Pradeep M. from Pediatrics. Dr. Muttulata A. from Dermatology, Venereology and Leprosy. Dr. Angu Subbalakshmi R. from Community Medicine. Dr. Lavanya S.V. from Respiratory Medicine. Dr. Sangeeta M. from Microbiology. Dr. Janani N. from Anesthesiology. Dr. Apeksha Anand from Pediatrics. Dr. Sudhakar P. from Radio Diagnosis. Dr. Harshita M. from Dermatology, Venereology and Leprosy. Dr. Roshni K. from Dermatology, Venereology and Leprosy. From the Department of Orthopedics, Dr. Vipin R. I also request the HOD of Orthopedics, Dr. Krishna Gopal, to come on to the dais, sir. Dr. Vipin R. is receiving a special prize from the Department of Orthopedics. call upon Mrs. P. Lavanya, tutor from AHS.
Good afternoon, one and all. On behalf of Allied Health Science, I request Professor Dr. A. Numa, Principal of AHS, to come over to the dais and honor the medalist of AHS students with our gracious presence. In 2016 batch gold medalist, Arun Gopi, R, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology. In program-wise gold medalist, 2017 batch, Deepika D, BSc Medical Imaging Technology. Niveta A, BSc Optometry. Renosa Parveen Banu, M, BSc Anesthesia Technology. Madhumita S, BSc Operation Theatre Technology. Vaishali V, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology. Tirtha KP, BSc Cardiac Care Technology. Ratnapriya S, BSc Physician Assistant. Now I call upon program-wise gold medalist for 2018 batch, Najiha A, BSc Physician Assistant. She also receives the gold medal for first year unified curriculum. Chandini S, BSc Anesthesia Technology. She also receives silver medal for first year unified AHS curriculum. Pellakuru Pallavi, BSc Medical Imaging Technology. Reshma R, BSc Optometry. Shabana Afrin, U, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology. Priyadarshini P, BSc Operation Theatre Technology. Darshini S, BSc Cardiac Care Technology. Deepa R, BSc Clinical Nutrition. Sabita S, BSc Dialysis Technology. Mohammad Imran C, BSc Urology Technology. Manoj M, BSc Physician Assistant, Bronze Medal for the first year Unified Curriculum. Next, in the 2019 batch medalist for the first year Unified AHS Curriculum for the choice-based credit system, the 2 students are receiving the gold medal. Ms. Pravalika D, BSc Operation Theatre Technology. And the second gold medalist, Ms. Bhagyashree T, BSc Medical Imaging Technology. Jayashree Priyadarshini A, BSc Physician Assistant for the silver medal. Ramya M, BSc Dialysis Technology for the bronze. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the curriculum coordinators. To accomplish great things, we must not only act, but also dream, not only plan, but also believe. So now is the time to appreciate the students who have dreamt, planned, acted, and achieved this great height as the best outgoing and the best all-rounder award of their batch.
I request Professor Ravi Shankar sir, our former dean and an eminent anesthesiologist and critical care specialist, and the current director for Center of Digital Resources, E-Learning and Medical Informatics of Sbvu, to announce the Best Outgoing Student Award and the Best All-Rounder Award for the batches of 2015 and 16 undergraduates of MGMCRA.
It's indeed an honor for me to come and stand here to announce this Best Outgoing Student for the batch 2015. This batch, I think, was under me for 5 years, me as a dean, and definitely it might come as a surprise to you. Can you guess who it is? Divya. Yeah. Sri MVK Iyer Gold Medal for Best Outgoing Student of the Batch 2015. Based on the performance in all the university examinations throughout the course, is awarded to Dr. Divya. I request the parents of Divya to join her on the stage. MBBS 2015 batch, Srimati Rukmani Ammal Gold Medal for Best All-Rounder Student of the batch of 2015, based on the performance in the academics as well as in the extracurricular activities throughout the course, is awarded to Dr. Divya. Parents are requested to join. Congrats. Okay, MBBS 2016 batch. Sri MBK Iyer Gold Medal for the Best Outgoing Student of the batch of 2016. Based on the performance in all the university examinations throughout the course, is awarded to Dr. Tilak. The parents of Dr. Tilak can also join him on the stage, please. Batch of 2016, Srimati Rukmani Ammal Gold Medal for the Best All-Rounder Student of the batch, based on the performance in academics as well as the extracurricular activities throughout the course, is awarded to Sri Hari Govind. Request the parents of Sri Hari Govind to join him on the stage, please. Uma.
I request Professor A.N. Uma, Principal of Allied Health Sciences, to announce the best outgoing student of Allied Health Sciences.
A very good evening to one and all. The best outgoing student in the Faculty of Allied Health Science, based on the performances in all the university examination throughout the course, is awarded to Vaishali V, 2017 batch. Gold medalist in the entire, all the 5 subjects in the first year, and the overall gold medalist. I request Vaishali along with her parents to come to the stage, please.
We are very proud to have with us here a remarkable neurologist who has achieved great heights by becoming the first ever woman director cum vice chancellor of Sri Venkateswara Institute of Medical Sciences. She has won several accolades in the past and is also an innovative researcher. Dr. B. Vengamma, ma'am. Ma'am, I request you to deliver the chief guest address.
Good evening to everybody. Om Namo Venkateshaya. Dignitaries on the dais, Professor Subhash Chandra Parija, Honorable Vice Chancellor Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, Professor Satish Ghose, Dean of MGM MCRI, the Professor Soumya, MU Coordinator, Professor Padmavati, Vice Principal of MGM CRI, Medical Superintendent, Professor Nirmal Kumare, and other distinguished faculty, administrative staff, my dear students, all the award winners and the parents, undergraduate and postgraduate students of Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute, a constant college of Sri Balaji Vidyapeeth, Puducherry. I am very delighted to be here on the occasion of Institute Day 2022, which is being celebrated after a gap of 2 years. I really congratulate all the award winners of undergraduate, postgraduates, and allied health sciences for their success, which is being over the last 3 to 5 years, you have struggled and got this achievement, and which made your parents proud as well as your teachers proud. And I also congratulate all the faculty of this institute who made these students be the achievers. Their part also equally important. And I really congratulate the annual report which was read by Professor Satish Ghose for the exemplary achievements of the institute over the last 2 years in the patient care, academic front, research, as well as the community service. I really want to congratulate all the management of MGM Medical College, Research Institute, or the staff for their wonderful achievement. Since the humble beginning in April 2001, when the first batch of MBBS students were admitted, MGM CRI has become long way over the last 2 decades. The many alumni who passed out of the hallowed portals of this esteemed institute are now part of ethos that make this institute unique and special. Today, as seen from the report and achievements, this Mahatma Gandhi Medical College and Research Institute is pursued as an institution with a practical and moral approach to education, which facilitate the students to take on challenges in the constantly changing world, as could be seen from NIRF ranking. The quality of teaching, providing personalized attention to the education needs of the most brilliant and not so endowed, averagely capable of students, mentoring, nurturing talent, providing the landscape for innovation are the hallmarks of an institution with a reputation. The modern lecture theatres, electronic learning facilities, and a medical simulation center all have facilitating learning here. A center for interdisciplinary research facility and a foster and promote research housed in 6,000 square feet facility is equipped to carry out frontline research is highlight of this institute, as could be seen from the annual report that many of the undergraduates also got the ICMR short-term fellowships. And as mentioned, it's a holistic organization with the Center for Yoga Therapy, Center for Music Therapy, and School of Biological Sciences. I really want to congratulate all the award winners and for their achievements. We should always, like what Johannes Kepler mentioned, we do not ask for the useful purpose, do birds sing. For song is their pleasure. They are born for singing. Whatever you achieve, you should achieve with passion and commitment with hard work. The untiring efforts of administration to nurture and build a center of excellence go in a long way in the character building of the students of this organization. Any institute's alumni are key to its growth. The alumni, because now whoever are some of the other, award winners will become alumni. What Carl Sagan says, they saw for us what we see for them. We see beyond them because we stand on their shoulders. The current students should understand that they will soon become the elite alumni of this institution and will be carrying flag and stamp of MGM-CRI forward. The great deeds and achievements of seniors and alumni of the institute should serve an inspiration for the current students. By corollary, the current student should also remember that their conduct, behavior, ethical, moral values will be keenly watched by the future junior students for whom these two will constitute role models. You should always think what Mahatma Gandhi said, if I believe I cannot do something, it makes me incapable of doing it. But when I believe I can, then I acquire the ability to do it even if I don't have it in the beginning. I would like to just give 3 messages for the. I have 3 messages for your life as well as for the work, that is A, B, C. A is accountability, B is braveness, C to have a contingency plan. Accountability goes beyond the responsibility to active management to accomplish what you have set out to do. Accountability builds trust. Accountable people are trusted, and that is a foundation for any relationship. Highly accountable people are very clear about what needs to be done, when and what resources or collaborations are needed. In this relation to accountability, I would like to tell the story about 4 people most of would have heard. The 4 are everybody, somebody, nobody, and anybody. There was an important job and everybody was asked to do it. Everybody is sure that somebody will do it, and anybody could have done it, but nobody did it. Somebody got angry about that because it is everybody's job. Everybody thought anybody could do it, but nobody realized that everybody could do it. In the end, it ends up that everybody blamed somebody. Nobody did what anybody could have done. I think don't be like anybody, somebody, nobody, or you are accountable. The second part of my message is B is a brave. To be brave is not so easy because our society accepts us succeed and recognize the success and look down the failure. Do not be afraid of failure. In our professional and our personal lives, we have to be ambitious, which requires bravery as well as commitment to face the failure. In order to make the contributions that are large and long lasting, you must be ambitious and be brave. The third C is there can be anything, but for a future, I thought contingency plans. There is no completely safe and foolproof way to live life. To plan ahead, to identify what is critical, what are the risks and threats that are understood, and their impact allows ways for mitigation and minimize the poor outcome. Because nowadays we see, because of lack of contingency plan, many of the students who passed out or who are currently not able to accept the failure going into a lot of psychological issues. It is important every student or every member of this profession should always constantly recognize and appreciate how you have achieved and to have confidence that it makes you to follow your heart and your dreams. Though there may be a time, but you should always follow your heart and your dream. Often following your passion and doing what you feel is right for you, life will be good. If somebody else's pressure or because you didn't get something immediately, you try to change, later you tried. But whatever passion you have try to continue that same dream and try to continue pursue hard work and you will definitely achieve yourself. Creating avenues. Okay, here I would like to quote, like I was mentioning about Mahatma Gandhi, about the, if I believe I cannot do something, it makes me incapable of doing it. But when I believe I can, then I acquire the ability to do it even if I don't have it in the beginning. Other important message by the Swami Vivekananda everybody should remember is, make that one idea in your life. Think of it, dream of it, live on that. If you want to achieve something, you have to work on it, think of it, dream of it, live on that. As Bruce Lee said, the successful warrior is an average man, but with a laser focus. Creating this unwavering focus, single-minded devotion, and outstanding commitment for the patient care, along the empathy are the key features for an young doctor to make a difference in this world. My dear students, whatever endeavor you take up from now onwards, please ensure that you carry it out with the zeal, commitment, hard work, desire for not only personal excellence, but also for the betterment of society at large. You are educated, your certification is in your degree. You may think it as a ticket to the good life, but let me ask you to think of an alternative. Think of it as a ticket to change the world. Whatever you achieve, try to think in that way that you change the world. This should be motto for your life. Care your patients like you care for your own kith and kin. Above all, try to alleviate and end the miseries and sufferings of the human mankind. Being a medical profession, all of us know that now current qualities of Indian medical graduates, that 2C, 2L and P, that's 2C, 2L, you have to be lifelong learner. It is only the first phase of your life or beginning of your life of knowledge, acquiring knowledge. You should be a lifelong learner, you should be a good leader. Then you should have a good compassion and communication skills. The last part, P, is a profession. Whatever achieve your goals, be like a SMART, S-M-A-R-T. S is a sustainable, M is a measurable, A is a achievable, R is a realistic, T is a time bound. Whatever you want to achieve from now on in life, remember this smart. S, sustainable. M, always measurable. A is achievable, R is a realistic, because T is a time bound. Unless you have this plan or goal in your life, your achievement will be sometimes difficult. And our medical profession is always, you should remember that we should be a lifelong learner. Our medicine is a art and science. Everybody, they might have told you in your regular classes. Science changes everything, but art is the one which remains. Science advances so much, changes every day, but art of medicine is still persisting from the ancient years. What is the art of medicine? Art of medicine is taking a decisions in the right way, whether to treat or not to treat, whether to do the surgery or not to do the surgery, whether that certain symptoms which correlate with the diagnosis or not. All this art of medicine you have to pick up in your life. Another message I would like to remember is, in our profession, history taking and the examination is the fundamental in life. For any diagnosis, even as a neurologist, with so much of advances in imaging technology, I still believe 85% of your diagnosis only with the history. If you take detailed, proper communication with the history, you are in correct 84% of the time. After a detailed clinical examination with your history, the diagnosis added by the examination will be another 4%. That means 88% of the diagnosis of your clinical medicine is based on history and examination. The investigations are always supportive. It has to be confirming your clinical diagnosis, or sometimes it may add another 4%, 92%. 94% may be autopsy, but still 2% you can't. That's why I am mentioning is, now with the change in the technology, medical education over the last 3 decades, we see people are depending more on investigation rather than history and clinical examination. At least in neurology, some amount of clinical examination and history is still present, but majority of the branches, it is coming down. But of course, now you may say there is something called evidence-based medicine. Now we are talking of artificial intelligence, machine learning, all those things have come. But in spite of any of this machinery taking over as artificial intelligence or machine learning or deep learning, nowadays if you see, these are the 3 words you use: artificial intelligence, machine learning and deep learning. In spite of all these things, but still the clinical history taking, compassion and empathy towards the patient still takes an upper hand. Of course, the days are far ahead, not so far ahead. You have to be updated with the current scientific knowledge, but at the same time, don't forget about the art of medicine. This is the only my sincere little piece of advice. I just would like to conclude saying that take a pride in how far you have come. Have a faith in you, how far you go, but don't forget to enjoy the journey. Remember, the life is 10% what happens to you, but 90% how you respond to it. With these few words, I really once again thank the Professor Subhash Chandra Parija, Honorable Vice Chancellor, and the management of MGM College and Research Institute for giving me this opportunity of being a chief guest of today's Institute Day. And I would like to congratulate all the youngsters and pray Lord Venkateshwara, who are all award winners, to have a bright future in their life. Thank you once again.
Thank you, ma'am, for the very inspiring speech. I request our Vice Chancellor and Dean, sir, to honor our chief guest with a shawl and memento as a token of love.
I would like to thank our Dean and Vice Chancellor. Mahatma Gandhi said the best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Our Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajagopalan, is a great philanthropist who lives by these words. He is a charismatic leader and is highly committed to providing world-class healthcare services to the underprivileged and marginalized sections of our society. Due to unavoidable commitments, our Chancellor could not grace this event, but he has sent his valuable message to the award winners. I request Mrs. Asha Suresh Babu, our General Manager of Administration, Sbvu, who is a skilled and able administrator, to read out the message from our Chancellor.
It is my privilege and honor to read our Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajagopalan's message. Our Chancellor, through this message, conveys his best wishes and greetings. Institute Day brings special significance in the annals of any institution. MGMCRI, which was started way back in 2001, has now emerged as a flagship institution, gaining a creditable account in various rankings and accreditations, including the prestigious NIRF. The all-round competency of our alumni of MGMCRI is globally spread. Today is one more opportunity for us to greet and facilitate our students who are in the path of progress and soon would be blossoming as alumnus of repute. These students are high achievers and rank holders in various stages of their UG and PG term. To their success, the contributions of the faculty are immense. This is a moment that is especially conscious to every one of us here to pledge to do our part to build a more bright future for everyone, our families and the institution. We have the capacity and infrastructure to be a global institution of quality and competence. Our NAC A++ achievement reflects this, but also underscores how critical it is for us to double our efforts as we build quality and global competence. Our contribution should reflect in the institutional rankings. I am optimistic that we can achieve this year after year as we grow to heights. Hence, I deem it my pleasure to facilitate and congratulate each and every one of you for your contributions towards the growth of MGMCRI, and I look forward to a culture of continued working together. Thank you, and stay safe and optimistic. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. I request Professor Subhash Chandra Parija, a renowned microbiologist who has won great accolades, including the Dr. B.C. Roy National Award from the Medical Council of India, who has dedicated his life to mentor and train the healthcare professionals, to address the gathering.
Good afternoon. Esteemed Professor B. Vengama, Director of SIMS, and today's chief guest. My colleagues, Professor Sitish Ghosh, Dean MGMCRI, Professor Nirma Kumar, Medical Superintendent, Professor Padmavati, Vice Principal, Student Affairs, and distinguished guest of the dais to specify, Professor R. Gopal Reddy, and all the heads of the institutions, heads of the departments, dear faculties, and above all, my dear students and their proud parents. At the outset, on behalf of our large family of Sri Balaji Vidyapith and our Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajgopalan, and on my behalf, I congratulate dear students and prize winners for your immense success and having won the laureates and certificates and awards in this MGMCRI Institute Day. Congratulations to the faculties for giving their best to make the students what they are now. Having told that, our university, Sri Balaji Vidyapith, popularly referred to as Sbvu, is known for innovations and uniqueness in the domains of academics, clinical care, research, and societal activities. As your dean was mentioning in his annual report, in academics, our university is known very well for its uniqueness in the curriculum, uniqueness having introduced competency-based medical curriculum before it was introduced by NMC for undergraduate students. We are the front leaders having introduced competency-based medical education curriculum for the postgraduate student, which is yet to be adopted by NMCs. Here at the university, we try to provide an system, an ecosystem in which our students will be exposed and practicing student-patient safety. We encourage patient safety by enhancing their skill and acquiring their skill by simulations and simulation-based activities. And we provide at our universities for the students, both undergraduates and postgraduate students, to recent developments, innovations that is taking place in 21st century. B is a research, B is a intellectual property right, having developed copyright, patents, and technology developments, because our university is known for innovations. You'll be happy to know, madam, that in our universities, one of the very few health sciences university in the country to have developed 9 technologies that has been transferred and commercially available. One of our fastest product was the dental chair that was developed in these universities, and that has been now not only commercially available in this part of the country, but being exported abroad, USA. This reflects, we try to provide our students all the recent developments happening that will make them more thinking, more receptive, because after all, they are the products of 21st century. They are going to practice in the 21st century. And the 21st century is known as a century for the change. Change in every component of our life, in social life, in our health sciences life. So my dear students, when you continue further in your career, in any capacities, please try to keep in your mind, you must be flexible, you must be receptive, and above all, you must understand in this 21st century, when Madam told that the changes like artificial intelligence, deep learning, machine learning, and so on things are definitely going to affect your professions, either as a clinicians or as a research worker or as a public health scientist. Try to be receptive, try to observe all these developments that will be taking place, but nevertheless, as she has rightly mentioned, you should be a doctor with a personal touch, with a patient, with a compassion for the care of the patients. One of the uniqueness of the university is the women empowerment. We do strongly believe in women empowerment, and we have created an ecosystems that will facilitate our students, our women, to win laureates in their field. While I was observing our chief guest distributing the certificates and medals, it was really surprised to note that 75 to 80% of the recipients are women and ladies. This is our universities, that's what we do. And again, I was discussing with Dr. Sitish Ghosh the profile of the genders that is taking place in discipline is drastically changed. Earlier, surgery, orthopedics was a male-dominated by essence. But I'm happy that to see the change, that more and more girls, they are coming to this field. And I remember 2 years back when I had a sensitization program for the postgraduate student, 3 or 4 ladies, they took the discipline of orthopedics. That signifies that no fixedness, anything can be done by anyone. And again, another change, the gynecology and obstetrics, which was same mostly by the ladies, now are being also taken up by the gents. So it's a good change that reflects that if it is you, if you are competent, any field, anything you can do. But please keep in mind, don't earning money should not be the only goal. You should earn, no harm for that, but you must have in your profile, you must have your in path, you must think how you can contribute to the society, how you can do research, either as a clinicians or do as a public health expert, as a basic scientist. Integrate within your interest. And if you do that, definitely you will be more successful and your contribution to the society will be well acknowledged. Why I mean sharing all this stuff? Because after all, you are our products, you are our alumni, and when you excel in these areas, not only you will be proud of, but we as Sbvu, as MGMCR, will be proud of. I'm very much confident you will march forward with a strong passion and vision, and not only will excel in your professional career, but definitely will contribute to the societies. With these few words again, I congratulate all of you, those who have received the awards, those who have received certificates, and those who have not received or they will receive. It's just beginning. Do more, contribute more, do work, hard work. Keep the flags of Sbvu flying high, and in that you also enjoy it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Again, before I conclude, I wish to know that at our universities, we are opening up these universities, and to mark at the significance, recognition of the quality of the clinical care, to recognize our healthcare facilities in India, in this part of this country, you will be happy that the fellowship examination of membership Royal College of Physicians, they have selected our Sbvu, they have selected our MGMCRI as a center for examinations. I'm confident some of you in future will again come back to appear for this MRCP exam, where otherwise you have to go abroad or elsewhere to appear the exam. This reflects we at Sbvu are sincerely trying to give the best environment, best ambience for you to excel, to learn the technology of the future, and to become a good, competent doctor with a human touch. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for that wonderful address. As our splendid gathering comes to an end, I would like to request our Vice Principal Student Affairs, Professor Padmavati Shanmuganathan, a great motivator, a confidant of many, and a guide to us all, to deliver the vote of thanks.
Alone we can do so little, but together we can do so much, said Helen Keller. As per this quote, today we have commemorated all that we have accomplished over the past 2 years by working together as an institute. Respected dignitaries on the dais, our most valued chief guest, eminent faculties and students, it's my extreme privilege to propose the vote of thanks on this great occasion. My heartfelt thanks to respected chief guest of today, Professor B. Vengamma, for accepting our invite in spite of her busy schedule and presenting the awards to the award winners patiently. Thank you, ma'am. It's an honor to have you here today. It's a honor to accord a hearty thanks to our beloved Chancellor, Sri M.K. Rajagopalan, a visionary leader for his constant support in all our endeavors. My sincere thanks to Honorable Vice Chancellor, Professor Subhash Chandra Parija, for his presence and giving the presidential address to this August gathering. Thank you, sir. A special thanks to the Advisory Committee for providing their valuable inputs and expertise for conducting this event smoothly. My wholehearted thanks to our respected Dean, Professor Sitesh Ghosh, for providing his unconditional support and valuable guidance for conducting this event smoothly. Thank you, sir. My hearty thanks to General Manager Administration, Mrs. Asa Suresh Babu, for her constant support and also for sharing our esteemed Chancellor's inspirational message to the awardees and the audience. Thank you, ma'am. I thank Medical Superintendent and Vice Principal Curriculum for their invaluable support. I wish to extend my most sincere thanks to all our special invitees who have come from different places to grace this event. I take this opportunity to extend my sincere gratitude to Registrar of Sbvu, Controller of Examinations, Project Manager and Coordinator, heads of the constituent colleges of Sbvu, directors of centers, heads of various departments and curriculum coordinators for joining us. I would also like to thank all our faculty members whose sheer perseverance and hard work has created extraordinary students who have achieved so much over the past years and brought great pride to our institute. Dear award winners, you have won places and proven the motto of our institute, Torches for Tomorrow. I hope that the other students who are watching this ceremony in the other halls would have decided to achieve like you and join you in the upcoming Institute Day, and we will be really happy to distribute to all our students. I wish you all a bright and successful future. Congratulations to all of you. I thank the proud parents who are in the other hall and also the best outgoing parents here. Due to space constraints, we have accommodated them in the other hall for joining us today and cherishing this memorable moment with their words. I extend my sincere gratitude to various committee conveners, Professor Swati N, Dr. Ganesh Babu CP, Dr. Satish, Dr. Karthik J. Salve, Mr. Joseph Naresh, Dr. Kannan, Mr. Balamugundan, Mr. Venkatraman, Dr. Jagan Mogan, Dr. Rita, Professor Abhijit, and their committee members for supporting us in executing the program in a well-planned manner. An event of this dimension cannot happen overnight. The wheel starts rolling few weeks in advance. It requires meticulous planning and execution. I have been fortunate enough to back up by a team of very motivated and dedicated staffs with whose combined effort this event came true. I am extremely thankful to Mrs. Susan, Mrs. Chitra, Mr. John, Mrs. Surya, Mr. Madhi, and Ms. Vidyashri of Dean Office for their willingness in completion of tasks beyond their comfort zone and made this event a huge success. I would like to thank the people from media for joining us today. I also thank the lecture hall in charge, all other support staffs, student council members and volunteers for their involvement and dedication. My special thanks to Ms. Anjana Kannan and Mr. Tirubala Vignesh for being the MC of today's event. Thank you one and all.
Thank you, ma'am. I request everyone to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गा गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
I request the audience to kindly remain seated until the dignitaries leave the hall.